Hey guys, today I'm here with the founder of clean beauty brand Romilly Wilde. Hello Susie.
Hi.
She's here to tell us what clean beauty really means and give us an introduction, talk through her products and just tell us what it's all about. So let's start with what led you up to wanting to start your own skincare brand. What did you think was missing, in the market that Romilly Wilde could fill?
No, completely. I'm obsessed with makeup. I'm obsessed with skincare. But what I wanted to find from my own skincare brand was something that I couldn't find elsewhere.
Yeah.
And that for me was a brand that I completely could relate to, as far as I would understand what the ingredients were and what it was going to do for my skin. And I can sniff marketing BS a mile away.
Yeah.
But it's just getting to reference a skincare brand that has got something with integrity about it. So you can tell the minute you pump a product out onto your skin and you have a relationship with it, so you know the texture, you know the smell, and it's about finding something that's different. I wanted to find a skincare brand, and this is why I had to create my own, because it didn't exist. I wanted to find a skincare brand that I felt was going to be highly efficacious, but as clean as possible.
Yeah.
A couple of brands in North America that I thought ticked a lot of the boxes. Yeah. But then they would put like a synthetic
like fillers and things.
Yeah. Like anything that's got the word poly or acrylic or vinyl in it. Yeah. I'm not in B&Q, right? I'm in the beauty aisle. Yeah. I don't need synthetic in my skin. I want pure plant energy. Yeah. So that's why Romilly Wilde was created.
Amazing. I know you have a background in nutrition. Ooh. So how do you how do you feel like that's helped you create products and choose exactly, talk me through the process of how you decide what goes into your skincare products?
Well, for me, I used to have an organic baby food brand, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So I know that could not be more far apart from the beauty industry, but the similarity is here, ingredients. Yeah. And if you don't strip them at source, in other words, they have their full integrity, their full plant power, then they're going to be better for you. Yeah. So understanding each nutritional ingredient. And for example, there's a thing called the INCI list, which is the ingredient list on the back of the pack. Now, I was as fussy about this when I had my organic baby food brand as I am with beauty. In as far as the minute I'm reading down an INCI list, ingredient list, and I don't recognise it, and I know it's not a plant source, it sounds like it's sinister, it sounds like it's synthetic. Yeah. You can then Google it and then it'll tell you what it is. Yeah. And by hook or by crook, the food industry is very, very similar. Yeah. But I think the more we are bombarded with these things, the more we become sensitized to them. Yeah. So it's about ingredients. Yeah. Exactly the same as a nutritionist would do. Exactly. This is a prescription for highly nourishing skincare that is of the highest efficacy, that is beautiful to use. So you can see, if I show you the cleanser, for example.
Yeah, wow, that colour.
It is like a bright orange colour. You can see.
And it's packed full of goodness.
It's our Lightens Energy Serum Cleanser smell.
Oh wow, that smells amazing.
It's pretty. And it invites you to massage. It dissolves makeup like you wouldn't believe. But the fact of the matter is, it's got the saffron, the manuka flower. It's got turmeric in there. It's got sea buckthorn fruit. And another thing that I talk about a lot, and by the way, with this cleanser, that's every makeup artist's dream. Yeah. Is that it rinses off with water to a milk, so it completely leaves your skin, even though it's oily, it leaves your skin completely hydrated and primed. It's a really clever formulation.
Amazing.
But
I feel like it's important as well for people to be able to see exactly what is in the products that they're buying. Especially, see what I mean with having the INCI list and having everything on there that they know is not going to be synthetic. It's good that they can look into it. If
there's a synthetic ingredient in there. Go straight to the first ingredient, and I put money on it that it's aqua.
Yeah,
so if there's aqua in there, by hook or by crook, there's going to be a polymer, a copolymer, a cross polymer. Yeah. We're going down the B&Q route again. Yeah. so if there is no place for it in this day and age, with the amount of beautiful plant-sourced ingredients. Yeah. You just don't need to go down there, especially if it's bypassing activity. Yeah. the impatient bit, I want to feel that it's affecting my skin in a positive way from first use. I don't want to wait 28 days. I want to know it within kind of like minutes, even, because I want the full absorption. I want that glow, like we've got that hashtag, I know that glow. I want that glow immediately.
You don't have
because
to
actually, I don't want to be, I don't want to have to put shimmer on my face. I don't want to highlight synthetically my cheekbones or my brow bone. I mean, great fun for a party. But on a daily basis, going about my business, I want to know that that glow is coming from really healthy skin. And I'll save my shimmer for, you know, an event.
Amazing. So maybe talk me through the range, you know, of products that you've got.
Sure.
Maybe from start to finish, what you would use in a full routine, whether it's night or day.
Completely. So the Light and Energy Serum Cleanser I've just demonstrated to you. So that is the one that is our cult cleanser. That is the one that makeup artists use all the time because it dissolves makeup at first use. So even if you've got layers and layers of full drag queen shit, it dissolves all of that, and you can use it in the eye area, which is amazing.
Good,
so you can really get in there. So take your forces off, and then it's not so great, however, in full honesty, at removing waterproof mascara. Everything
not
else,
many things are though, are
no,
there?
I know. You need the
pretty
heavy duty stuff for that. But then, as I said, it washes off to a milk. Use a second cleanse because then you're going to get the nurturing.
Could you second cleanse with that again then?
Oh,
Is that what you would do?
Yeah. The thing is, it's too good to wash off. So once you've removed your makeup and you know that has taken any pollution, any residue, any debris, any makeup, gone. You then want, because it's so nourishing and nurturing and hydrating and so full of gorgeous energy, you then want to put it back on when you've got no makeup on. Because then you know your skin is absorbing all the benefits. So I then put it on as a mask, have my bath, whatever, and then it comes with a muslin cloth, hot water, bush, done.
Amazing.
And it leaves your skin so hydrated. But then the joy comes from the Power Pair. We call them the Power Pair. I feel like I'm QVC, but far more
No, it's
fun.
great.
But so I don't do the whole we have a day cream thing because I just think we're not 1980 anymore. People want to have full layerability. New word. They want to be able to mix and match, and your skin is different every day. Whether you're in awful weather, whether you're in a studio environment, you want to be able to plan your skincare. So we have our Advanced Supercell Serum, which is a hyaluronic acid. So it's a highly hydrating day cream. But I don't call it a day cream, it's more of a serum. But it's one of Trini Woodall's favourites. So she uses this and adores it because it literally, your skin like sucks it up. So it's straight after the cleanse, you've got that proper hydration locked in. So what we do is that you do a double pump of the serum, and then the trick is you do one pump of the face oil, and basically smudge, that is your day cream.
Amazing.
You literally just massage that in. It's got a cool wetness. So you've got the hydration, you've got the wet, you've got the oil, but you're not left with the residual greasy, oily. And the joy about the layering with the active boost face oil is that you can add the boost oil to the night cream, to the cleanse if you want real treatment mask. You can just like bring it into your routine and mix up a bit. But it's gone already. It's actually absorbed into my hands already. But that is just your go-to, the Power Pair. But obviously you can buy them in isolation. So I use the Supercell Serum on flights because it's such a hydrating, like wet, cooling lotion. But the natural properties and the actives in there are insane. So we use a lot of Ayurvedic herbs. So everything in there, 100% is about the plant energy, the plant actives. And very floral, so very super pretty.
It all smells, it's like you're at a spa, isn't it? It smells amazing.
Exactly, because the thing is, a lot of people associate skincare with white products and a synthetic-y smell. That's not nature.
No, it's not.
So that's our Power Pair, that is our dreamy double bubble Power Pair. We then have our eye pen. I'm going to give that to you because I've got very hydrated hands. So for you to have a little play with it. So you pump. Now this eye pen, so it's got sea chamomile in it, which is the most amazing depuffer. So if you've got puffy eyes, it's new, so you can have to
pump it a few times.
Pump the dear life out of it.
Oh yeah, and even the eye cream's not white. I love that it's
that's
all
like an apricot colour.
Yeah, it's really nice.
But the gorgeous thing about it is that it's got this cooling silver tip. But it's just the most cooling thing. So again, I have this by my bed because I wake up with really puffy eyes. Because I sleep in one position. I worked out that I said this eye ends up puffy because I always sleep on my right hand side. So I wake up and I go me, tappy, tappy, tappy. So you've got that cooling, you've got the schisandra berry, you've got the sea chamomile, you've got the hibiscus, beautiful, beautiful, unusual plant actives. So all of the ingredients that we have in our skincare, all the plant stem cell actives have got clinical trials associated with them. And it does, because of the concentration, because you don't put those bulkers in and then you add water, so you're buying bulkers of water, they are highly active, the price goes up. So you get what you pay for.
Of course you do.
So you don't get to look like this. Oh my god, I'm so full of myself, it's ridiculous. I'm full of shit. But my products aren't. But this is my night duty. So the one product I do claim to have a position in your daily routine is the night duty.
Okay.
So again, I've got
and it's all airless packaging, right? So that keeps those ingredients.
You've really done all of your homework. So the reason that we are really obsessed by packaging, and this is a really tricky one. I went to a packaging innovation fair last week, and the packaging industry has got a long way to go to catch up with ethical packaging. So, and you can get a lot of, it's just fascinating. You can get recyclable, biodegradable. So there are fantastic tubes that are coming out, which are made from sugar cane. Which is great. So one end, you are doing great things for the environment, but they don't biodegrade. So it's very much double-edged sword with packaging at the minute. So everything with us is that it's got to be airless. So that means that it protects every single ingredient that's in there. So you don't need
keeps them
preservatives
active.
in there, totally. So they're like kept in suspended animation. And then they dose beautifully, so like the night duty just comes out like that. And then you don't have an extravagant dose. You just pumps out just what you need. And then again, you've got your, and like we're all busy, right? We all just want to have our skin treated and then we just want to go to bed. So I want to know that with the night duty, for example, that it's doing while I go to sleep, because when you've earned your sleep, you've earned your sleep. That is the one time when your body recovers. It can recharge completely and everything changes. All of your limbic system, everything changes. It's all about recovery. So this night cream is all about collagen repair. So everything is about the way that it intelligently talks to your cells while you're sleeping, so that you are getting as much out of that recovery system, that replenishment. And again, when I'm wanting to spend, this is £125, it's dear, but when you wake up in the morning and you go, and there's a difference, there's a plumpness, and there's no dryness, there's no sense of I've been starving overnight, I am thirsty, your skin doesn't wake up hungry or thirsty. And that is one of the things that we've spent 5 years developing formulations that are super nourishing. So that is the joy of the night cream.
It feels very luxurious.
It is very
like, nice and thick consistency.
Well, that is the one time when you
want like,
it, you want like a
skin,
mask at night. You want that overnight collagen repair at night time. And while that collagen synthesis happens, you're just, dozing, or sleeping deeply, and then waking up feeling, really glad that you put it on the night before. So I think we've talked through the whole range, apart from my sneaky eau de parfum.
So we have a fragrance as well.
We do have a fragrance as well, and this is me being where I have been extravagant, because I am obsessed by scent. And there are very few scents that I completely capture something that is very different and unique. There are versions of perfume. I probably all find the same. It depends what mood you're in, it depends what time of the year it is, it depends whether you're feeling... it's a very mood-based thing, and I want to have a perfume that I feel can be with me at all times and speak my language on that day, whatever it might be. I might be feeling grumpy, I might be feeling romantic, I might be feeling sad, I might be feeling all kinds of things. I might be feeling bold and confident, I might be feeling like I want to go curl up into a little hole. But if I'm going to wear scent, I don't want it to overwhelm me, I don't want it to come through the door before me.
Yeah.
I want it to be part of me in a very subtle way. And moreover, I want people to go, wow, you smell lovely, what are you wearing?
Yeah, of course.
And not, oh, you are so wearing, you know, because everyone else smells the same.
Yeah.
This is a very personal, primal thing. And I've worked with the most amazing perfumer, a composer who is Spanish and truly clever, and I couldn't resist when we talked about doing a scent. And it's just part of the personality of Romilly Wilde. If Romilly Wilde were to do a perfume, you know, it would be something that is provocative and unusual and subtle and discreet and sophisticated and all of those things. And it doesn't shout, you know. And I think that is where I think we have got a lot of, that's why we're being received so well, because we're having a lot of fun with this brand. And look at the packaging. But that's because it's, you know, it's a brand that is just trying to express the energy from the ingredients and how we don't want to fit into a box of, you know, predictability. And the results are certainly unpredictable because they happen so fast.
Amazing.
Which is really, really cool. So it's really good fun at the minute, and we're having a lot of conversations, and it's just great to be on the sofa with you.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of skin types or a certain person this is aimed at, do you think that it could work kind of across all skin types? In general,
reason I would say that absolutely. We have had
products?
people who've got very sensitive skin.
Yeah.
And they can use this.
Yes.
There's a tiny percentage of the population is super, super sensitive to essential oils. We do have essential oils in our products, but they are therapeutic. They are there to enhance the product. They are there to be therapeutic for your skin. They are not aggressive. They are not harsh. They aren't photosensitive. So a lot of essential oils you can't use on your skin because, especially citrus essential oils, you will be highly sensitized if you use them. So we use jasmine and rose, which have been used in traditional skincare preparations for millennia, and we use the best, most subtle extractions. We'd never use a solvent extraction, etc. We use CO2 extractions for our essential oils, so they are really pure, and they just help drive the energy. So it's not, and there is this whole sensorial thing about mood. So you know, essential oils do matter, but because of the adaptogenic, especially the Ayurvedic herbs that we use throughout the range, they are super adaptogenic, so whatever your skin type. So, for example, my daughter who's got the worst eczema and her skin can be bleeding, it's so raw, she uses it. In fact, it's dreadful, but I do use her as a guinea pig sometimes. We do a patch test first, but whenever we're creating a new blend or a new batch, you know, she will, if anything, she said, Mum, and we're not allowed to use the word healing. In the skincare industry, it's like verboten, you do not use that word because it's completely misleading. But I can say, not in a trading standards way, because we would never say that on our packaging. But she does say, Mum, it's actually healed my skin. It's like the heat has gone from her skin and it's settled her skin. And equally, highly active skin, as we call it, you know, where they get a lot of eruptions and a lot of congestion. Actually, this is where the oil comes into play because it's an active boost base oil. People associate oils with grease and more congestion.
I used to associate it with that. Now I use oil every night.
There you go.
And my skin's never been better. So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
because it depends on the oils.
Yeah, of course.
So the oils we use are the finest lipids. So they move, they transport stagnancy. So it absolutely is a myth that you can't use oils on a greasy skin. So honestly, whether or not, and this is the thing, I think age. It's not about demographics or age types, it's about attitude, it's about understanding that with a vegan skincare range, which this is, highly adaptogenic, highly nourishing, highly active, 100% plant cell energy, then it works with your skin. And the other thing that we do as a brand is that we do promise a money back guarantee.
Amazing.
On our own website. We can't do it obviously half nickels, but we have that much confidence in our brand. And to be honest, I think I've probably done it 4 times.
Really? Wow.
And that is amazing given how some people are after something for nothing these days. They could so easily take the piss. It really hasn't happened.
That's amazing.
And then all of our reviews are genuine, and it is just kind of, oh my god, this SH1T is gold. And it has changed their skin dynamically. And in fact, on the train coming here today, I was looking at some influencers on social media, and some of them have the worst acne and scarred skin, and it is just devastating that people live with skin conditions that are as bad as that.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking, actually.
Yeah.
And yes, because of the turnover, the cell turnover, because of the metabolic energy, it does change skin.
Yeah.
So even if you are just thinking, and that's when I worry, because that's when people could panic and they go and see dermatologists. They say, we're going to do a
really
chemical peel on you.
Yeah.
Let's throw salicylic acid all over you.
Yeah.
Let's take skin back to its mantle. No, you're destroying the natural acid mantle, and you are actually damaging your skin.
Yeah.
It's so sensitive to inflammation.
Definitely.
We talk about nourish, not torture.
Yeah, I completely agree, and it's something that I used to suffer with quite bad acne, and I just threw everything at it. Any product that said like it was for spots, it just made it so much worse. And until I really stripped it back and just have a simple skincare routine, and just using nourishing products that no, I don't use any acids now or anything like that. I just use all natural. You've got a very balanced skin. Thank you. Yeah, you really It's really only happened in the last few months, and I think it really has been just concentrating on nourishment and products that is
so good to hear. So good to hear, because a lot of people are not. They just don't get it. How important it is. It's as important as what you put as what you eat. Yeah. Because it is a whole body system thing. And so if you're gonna then, you want to have a really healthy body, you're gonna have a healthy skin, healthier hair, because that is what our skin cells need. Our organs need that nourishment. So the minute you stress your system out, you get the reactions, you get the sensitivity, you get that dry patch or that irritation, that sensitivity, and then you put more concealer on, and then it's like a vicious circle. Yeah, and then obviously makeup's not going to sit on top of skin. Say you're overusing retinols or acids or anything like that. If your skin's becoming dry, the makeup isn't going to look as good. No. So if your skin's nourished, the makeup is there to help give that flawless, filtered look. Yeah. But ultimately, if your skin is gorgeous first, then you kind of want to show that off, because that is where we're moving to. I mean, it's fantastic. I love makeup, as I said, and I really, really do enjoy the different textures and colours and all of that stuff. I don't have the time to do contouring. You have to do it on me one day. I'd love to do all of that. It's just not. I don't have the time or the knowledge to know how to use makeup in that professional way, which I love working with makeup artists because I learn a lot. But let's just get the first bit right. Yeah. Definitely. Which is really good. And your skin is for life. Yes, it does. It does reproduce itself, but just start giving it the best way that it can start to regenerate. Because then it's like the building. It's like a supply. If you feed the system, then you're going to get better, healthier skin cells coming through. Yeah. And that is because your body is actually needing that nourishment. It's kind of like being back at school in a biology lesson, isn't it? And kind of just go, that makes sense. But you know what? I actually think that there needs to be more information about skincare from a younger age, because I feel like unless you're told it by your mum or a family member, you don't really go into knowing much about it. And especially as a guy, I think men in skincare is only really coming into like trends, and like now where more men are using makeup and using skincare, which as they should. Thank God. But I wasn't told personally anything about taking care of my skin, because back when I was a kid, it was kind of seen more as what women did. And I think it's had to be it's been a journey to learn myself, and I think there should be more information. But it's self-care, it's taking care of yourself. Yeah. Because it's, we present as, and we want to be confident, because we all have insecurities. Yeah, and it does. So if you can be the best version of yourself, skin is a huge part of that. And we can't prevent the aging process. No. You've got a long way to go, so you're fine. But you kind of, let's celebrate what we've got. Let's play around and have some fun, but let's look after the fundamentals. So that's absolutely right, and I think that we all need to be educated more. Yeah. Because there is so much more accessibility because of Instagram, social media, that we can choose makeup, we can choose skincare, and it's all being thrust in our faces through Instagram and social media and all the digital channels, of which there are many. But it's a minefield that's scary, and the thing that I just want to, obviously this is the range that is a much higher price point than a 16-year-old would be able to afford, but my 17-year-old uses it, and her skin is phenomenal. But this is something that as you say, if you're educated, like those ingredients that you can self-prescribe. So if you can buy those isolated ingredients,
exactly.
So the hyaluronic acid, the salicylic acid, all of those in componentry and isolation, when you're self-prescribing it, it's not necessarily a good idea, because you can really thin your skin if you're using the wrong balances of things. Like you should like retinol. You caution with care. And don't just go and buy retinol and put it on with salicylic acid, because I'm sure I'm going to have much better skin afterwards. Oh my God, you are creating a lot of sensitization there, and then a week later you've got irritation, you've got inflammation. Inflammation, which is the biggest, is your body going, no! Inflammation is your little white flag saying, stop, It's like, listen to your skin completely.
Amazing. Yeah, so thank you for coming to join me and meet with me and tell me all about the brand.
Treasure. Always fun.
Yeah, if anyone obviously has any questions, write them down below, and we'll make sure that you can get back to them with any concerns or any questions that they may have.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we're friends, we're going to be communicating and doing stuff together in the future. So,
so watch out for maybe a future giveaway or something like that. Thanks for joining me.
My pleasure, Treasure. Gorgeous to see you.
You too. Bye, guys.
See you.